one of our unique aspects, our unique tools, are the magic that ultimately helps this interaction with the business and all the other stakeholders is a desire for years ago that communication was essential in helping businesses grow, even though we had other ways to do it, whether it was technology or finance, corporate finance, cutting costs, investing in different things. But what makes the difference, what takes our clients to the next level, is a technique we call S.H.A.R.E, and it's called the S.H.A.R.E tools. And it's outlined in a book called Revolutionary Conversations, the Tools You Need for the Success You Want. And it shows everybody. It helps both the people you're talking to and yourself to be able to have a roadmap, an interactive process that you don't get lost, because they know that they can stop, they can ask, they can stop to move forward, they can ask for help, they can say, I really need to understand. I don't even know what the questions are. All I know is that I need help putting my hands around this. Or then we go to ask, because now we know what we're talking about, not just asking questions to kind of get a sense of where things are going, but helps us drive the questions to be more specific and more interactive and more bonding, more collaborative. And then at some point we take a risk. We say, that is an amazingly interesting conversation we're having. I never knew these three things about you. Maybe we can do this, this, and this. So we take a risk in saying, based on what we've learned, these are very important areas that we can make some changes. And I'm thinking maybe this is one of them. What do you think? And then you continue to do the back and forth a bit, and then you say, let's move this forward. Because most of the time, if you've gotten to that area or that point in the conversation, you've come on board with each other. S.H.A.R.E has a lot of applications. We had a marketing class that was blended the S.H.A.R.E tools and revolutionary conversations in it, and it helped people begin to realize that they could begin to stop selling, but by interacting and being able to describe more about what the situation is and working with the client or the client to be able to really get on that page together and be able to coalesce the real solutions that needed to be there, or the real actions or course corrections that needed to be made, or investments needed to be made, because they were doing it together. It wasn't just a marketing. You go in there and start selling your cash flow system or your new product line. You find out where the person is by having that kind of quality interaction to do it. But even on a personal level, S.H.A.R.E finds itself into all kinds of different ways. We were teaching a class to the United Nations Association about peace, and how peace could be a more interactive process on your day-to-day life. Because everybody realized that if they took that little bit of effort and they stopped and asked to say, you know what, I'm at a loss. I want to ask all these questions, but I don't know what questions to write. So help me understand where I fit into what you're talking about.